Alright, what is going on everyone? It is your boy, BeatBoyJae, back at you guys with another video on the channel. So today guys, we're going to have a little bit of a different kind of video. I really wanted to start this as a series of videos to come. And what these videos are going to be about is just FL Studio tutorials. And if you guys don't know what FL Studio is, just click off the video now. For those of you that do know what FL Studio is and you're wanting to learn how to make beats and stuff like that, you've come to the right place. So before I start diving into FL Studio and showing you guys how to make beats and stuff like that, I kind of just wanted to talk a little on why I wanted to start this series. So I have a couple friends that are really good music artists and stuff, and they make great music and all that, but they're not making their own beats. And I really think that being a music artist and making your own beats will unlock so much more potential. And that being said, I just wanted to start this little FL Studio series and kind of just show my friends and really anyone that doesn't know how to make beats that's interested in it on just how to do it. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Alright guys, so we are in FL Studio now, and you should have something similar to this. If you're opening it up for the first time, you might have like a pre-made project on there, and all you have to do is just hit escape and then go up to file, new template, and hit empty. So once you have an empty template open, it should look something similar to this. And really the only things you're going to need to know for now will be up here, you're going to have a pattern and a song. So the pattern is going to be on this channel rack right here, and if you lose the channel rack, like you can't find it, you can just go up here and hit that and it'll come back. Same thing with this down here. This is going to be the mixer rack, which is where you put all your effects and stuff and level it out. And once again, if you lose that, you just hit this and it'll come back. And over here is the playlist arrangement, and if you lose that, same thing, just go over here, hit that, and it'll come back up. Alright, so once you know where everything is going to be at and you won't lose it, it's time to make the beat. So the first thing you're going to want to think about in a beat is the BPM. And if you go up to here, you can right click this and you can go into type in value, and you can type it to whatever you want. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put it at 500. I mean, it'll work. But for this video, I'm going to set it at 170 because the sample I'm about to drag in is at 170 BPM. And if you go over here and click this, it's a metronome, which is kind of nice. And same thing to the left of the little BPM right here is going to be a red like recording button, and that is for like really recording anything, recording vocals, recording instruments, stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to drag my sample in here, and as you can see, it's at 170 BPM in C sharp minor. And let's take a listen to that sample real quick. And another really nice thing about FL Studio is once you get to the end of anything in the arrangement playlist, it'll just automatically loop back over. So you can just keep working on the same 4-bar loop over and over again. But now that we have the sample in here, what you're going to do is go up to this, and you'll have different ones for like audio, unsorted, and then all. I usually just leave it on all, so I can see everything. And you see how this doesn't have a number on it? What you can do is take your scroll wheel and you can put it on one. And as you can see in the bottom, it'll change which track it's being routed to. So, I don't know, let's route it to 5 for now. And then if we play this back again, it'll come up in the mixer rack. And we can change the levels, bring it up, bring it down, do whatever with it. And your next question, I would imagine, would be, how do I actually make the beat? Like, how do I put the drums on and stuff like that? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. So what you're going to want to do is come down to this over here, and it won't be set up like mine, but you should have one that says packs or something along those lines, like sounds. And there should be a bunch of sounds that are already in FL Studio that you can use. But for example, I'm going to go, I don't know, and grab a hi-hat like this, and what you want to do is just left click it, and you can just drag it up onto this and it'll instantly go in there. And if you right click this and hit piano roll, it'll bring up the piano roll for just the hi-hats. And you can obviously just put them in wherever you want, like just make a little pattern. And one really useful tip in FL Studio is if you highlight everything and hit Control B, it'll copy and paste it over to the next bar. And that goes for this as well. You can do that and you'll have a full bar loop. And before you're able to hear the hi-hats actually in the mix, you're going to need to go over here to this little like piano key thing, and this is where you can find the pattern for your hi-hats, and you just want to paste that in there, and then when we hit play, so yeah, we have that now. So yeah, as you can see, it's kind of just a really repetitive process, to be honest. You kind of just go in, pick your sound, put it on in the channel rack, go to the piano roll, make it the way you want it, and then just keep going through all the sounds you want in your beat to do that, and yeah. Awesome. So we have a little beat going. But now that we have this all like laid out and stuff and ready to be made into a beat, you can go in here and set the levels. Alright, so now that we have everything kind of leveled out to where we like it, we can go up here to this where it says pattern 1, and what you're going to want to do is right click it and hit split by channel, and what that will do is split all of the instruments up into individual tracks. So we can get rid of this, and then if we go back to here where it says hi-hats, bam, hi-hats right there, the claps are right there, the snares right there, and then the kicks are right there. I don't really know if there's a whole lot of other things to really talk about in this video. I just kind of wanted to keep it basic for everyone that's just getting into making beats and stuff, and yeah. So since we're going to keep this video fairly simple, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of arrange this into a little beat, and I'll show you guys how to export. Alright, so now that we have the beat laid out, we're ready to put some effects on it and export it. So if you go down here to your mixer channel or your mixer rack, and you have all your sounds, let's say we want to change the melody. So you can hear the melody playing normal, right? And if you go up to any of these slots, order kind of does matter, but you'll learn that in the future. But go up to any of these slots, you can just hit it, and all these will come up, and these are going to be all your effects. I guess we'll just use a basic one. Let's use EQ. So this is EQ, and you can obviously like change stuff about it, how it sounds and stuff. So there's EQ, and like I said, I'm not really going to go too in-depth on effects today, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can use it. You can go in here, click on some, try them out, mess around with it. That's how I learned. But yeah, I don't know, for the sake of the video, let's just go and use a RC20. This does not come stock with FL Studio, but it's definitely a goated plugin. And when you apply effects, you can toggle it on and off with this little green button right here. So let me do this real quick. So So yeah, you can see there that when I toggle this green light, the audio will just freeze because it's not being used anymore. But once you're happy with your beat and you've got everything lined up and the way you want it to sound, you'll want to go up to File, Export, and then I always do it as a WAV file because that's the best quality sound you can get. And then this will come up. And you really don't need to know a whole bunch about this. It's just kind of how you want the song to be rendered and stuff like that. And usually just the default settings are fine. But you'll want to have the mode in full song, the tail to cut remainder. You can select multiple of these, like I could do WAV and MP3, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep it as WAV. 24-point sync, and yeah, I mean, if you want to copy the settings, you can, but these are just the default ones. So yeah, after you have everything laid out and ready to render, just hit start, and it should just take like a couple of seconds. And there you go. Alright guys, so this has been the little FL Studio intro tutorial. Hope you guys know how to navigate the program a little bit better and you can kind of start getting your ideas out a little bit easier, because I know it's a pain in the ass when you have an idea and you think it's going to be really good and stuff, and then you take hours and hours just trying to set stuff up and figure it out. So yeah, thank you again for watching the video. Just leave some comments, or if you have any questions or anything like that, just leave it in the comments below and I'll try to answer it. I'll make a video on it if I can. And yeah, again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.